Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. So the Fani Willis disqualification hearing continued yesterday with Nathan Wade's ex-divorce lawyer, Terrence Bradley, retaking the witness stand after he had met with a judge behind closed doors to discuss the attorney-client privilege he was using to not answer any of the questions that were being asked to him, which the judge then made the determination that any discussion that he had with his client Nathan Wade about Fani Willis was not protected by his attorney-client privilege. So then he retook the stand yesterday. There was a couple key moments. I watched the whole thing. It was really pretty boring. There was a couple key moments where his answers weren't the best, and there was also another moment where he paused for a good 15 seconds, it seemed like, maybe longer, much like what Nathan Wade had done so many times. It's almost like they're just kind of dragging on for the time to pass, that they can hurry up and get off the stand without saying much. But this was one of those moments here, and let's just check it out. Nathan Wade's former divorce attorney and law partner was heard muttering, "Oh dang," to himself, when presented with potentially damning evidence about his ex-client's relationship time as he took the stand in Fulton County District DA Fani Willis's corruption trial on Tuesday. The witness, Terrence Bradley, was presented with a series of text messages he sent to a defense attorney in which he was asked if he believed the couple's relationship began before Willis appointed Wade to lead the state's investigation of former President Donald Trump's efforts to overturn the 2020 presidential election results in November 2021, according to Business Insider. Absolutely, Bradley responded in the message to defense attorney Ashley Merchant, according to phone records read in court. Bradley had previously denied knowing about the relationship until he was presented with the texts. It started when she left the DA's office and was a judge in South Fulton. They met at the Municipal Court Cleveland Conference, end quote. As Merchant read over these messages, from the stand, Bradley could be heard whispering, "Oh dang," to himself. A clip of the trial posted online shows. But when questioned about the timeline of Willis and Wade's relationship, Bradley claimed he speculated on some things in the text exchange and did not have direct knowledge of what actually occurred, the outlet reported. And what it seemed like he was basically claiming was that he can't say that they were together because he never actually witnessed them doing the deed. He's a lawyer himself, and he definitely was using lawyer talk to try to get out of some of these questions. His response puzzled the defense lawyers, though. "Why in heck would you speculate?" Trump lawyer Steve Sadow shot back. "I have no answer to that," Bradley testified. He also claimed that he does not remember why he texted Merchant, that he, quote, "felt it started at the time," end quote, the outlet reported. Another quote, "I do not have knowledge of it starting or when it started," Bradley said. "I never witnessed anything, so it was speculation." So like I said, he never saw them do anything, so he can't actually say they were together. Although he knows, and we know that he knows. And he knows we know he knows. Something like that. Bradley admitted he discussed the relationship once with Wade in their law office, but does not recall exactly when that happened. And when he's saying that, he's actually talking about the day, hour, minute, and second. More lawyer talk. He also acknowledged that when Merchant sent him a draft of her motion, the only error he said he found was related to a payment. The motion, however, alleged that Willis and Wade's relationship began when Wade was still married and years before Willis appointed him to oversee the election fraud investigation. Just because you file for divorce doesn't mean you're actually divorced. But Willis and Wade have told the court their relationship first became romantic in 2022 and have stuck by that story through their testimony. But lawyers for Trump and co-defendant Michael Roman have insisted they can prove otherwise. They have provided phone call pings and stuff like that. They billed Bradley as a star witness in the trial. He had previously conceded he stepped down from the law firm where he worked together with Wade following sexual assault allegations from a staffer. Trump and his co-defendants are looking to disqualify Willis from the case and to have all charges centered around the state expansive racketeering RICO law dismissed. The defendants have argued Willis and Wade compromised the integrity of the case as the district attorney financially benefited from Wade's appointment. Merchant has pointed to records that show Wade spent money on luxury travel for himself and Willis bought with money earned from Fulton County's coffers. So far, the defense has also presented dozens of pings from Wade's cell phone that place it at Willis's rented condo in the early hours prior to 2022. A former friend of the district attorney who owned the condo also testified she saw the two hugging and kissing in 2019. Fulton County DA Anna Cross, however, suggested the ex-pal Robin Yurdy may have had an axe to grind after she resigned from her position at Willis's media rep in 2021, with Yurdy herself testifying that she would have been fired if she hadn't stepped down. So it looks like Terrence Bradley tried to get off easy by using lawyer speak and claiming he doesn't recall to a bunch of questions yesterday, but hopefully the judge saw all that he needed to see, and hopefully the cell phone data is allowed to be admitted. I can't imagine that even if it's not admitted, since the judge already saw it, that he can somehow separate that from his decision. But with the cell phone data, with Miss Yurdy's testimony, and now with Terrence Bradley's testimony, I think the judge has enough, along with the disrespect Fani Willis and Nathan Wade showed in his courtroom. I believe the judge has enough to disqualify Fani Willis from this case. And if she is disqualified, I believe that she and Nathan Wade should both be disbarred and no longer be allowed to practice law in Georgia. And if you agree with that, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.